Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We are just going to very quickly check our mails. We have 60 more items not currently shown. We have got so much stuff that we've been listing on the auction house at the moment. So we'll get all of these open. Once we have dealt with our auctions, I will try and do these as quickly as I can today. It's not really anything I'm thinking of that we're going to do as extras. We'll just go through the usual process of our auctions. Then we'll get over to our main character, who is here in Stormwind. We want to level that one up to level 40. He's almost level 40. And then once we've done that, then we can begin the long trek all the way up to the Western Plaguelands. We are starting both sections of the Plaguelands this week. Well, we're starting Western Plaguelands, but we're going to be doing both lots of the Plaguelands, and then once we've done that, then we will move on elsewhere. Now, we should have, I'm hoping... Ooh, okay, that's gone a little bit crazy there. We should have a few... There we go. We should have, I'm hoping, a few sales. Oh, whoa. Okay, we got a lot of sales. So, Scorching Wand, Leaden Mace are both 20 gold. We got Moss Agates coming out of our ears that have been sold, all 50 gold apiece. Linen Cloth 200, auction Greater Healing Potions. We've got Tin Ores, we've sold those, and another Moss Agate. There are 10 other items that we've still got in, still to open. We'll get those in just a second. So yeah, we've got loads of these Moss Agates. They've done really well. We still haven't sold those 2 blues there. They still haven't sold. But we will eventually get them. We've got some Moss Agates coming back, which is good. It means we've got more to sell. It's more money that's going to be coming in. And we will obviously be checking the auction house for those. And tin ore and copper ore. All of the ores seem to be doing well. So there is 1,313 gold. It puts us up to 4.5 grand already, which is pretty good. That is pretty sweet. I'm quite impressed with that. We've got 4 seconds left to go. We doesn't look like we sold any arcane dust, so the little gamble that we did on the arcane dust doesn't appear to have paid off, but never mind. We've got all those Moss Agates again. Tin ore, schematic for the Goblin Jumper Cables, successful for the Gold Thorn. Twilight Cape, that one there was 150 gold. I listed that one for. That one's sold. I'm really pleased. More Linen Cloth and Jade. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that we've sold, a lot of prices that have come in. Some of those were long-term listings, but they've eventually sold. We've got about 2,500, well, just under 2,500 gold from this week's auctions, which is really, really good. That gives us over 5,000 gold to our name now. Let's go and take a look. So Moss Agates, the first one's up, and 31 gold for the cheapest ones today. That is very expensive. Now, we list ours for 50 gold apiece. Obviously, some other people have caught on, and they are listing theirs for that kind of money as well. I'm thinking those 2 there we would actually buy, but the rest we will leave. I mean, we still get 10 gold profit on each of these. So we could do it. We sell ours. So, yeah, well, it's not going to be quite 10 gold on those 2, but I'm thinking this time this is a calculated expense. Sometimes I do this. I will do a calculated expense because they're 10 gold cheaper than what I sell for. I'm still going to make a bit of profit on those, and then it's more Moss Agates for us to list. So we'll just go for the Linen Cloth a minute, and we'll see. So we've got a load of singles on here. I hate it when people list singles. Why bother listing singles? There is, actually I've been told, there is a program that will auto-buy stuff for you below a set price, which I think is really, really cool. I would love to get my hands on that one. I might actually go and look for that particular mod, although I probably won't use it for this series. So we'll buy all of those there, and then we've got some nice and cheap stuff here. Grab those there, and I look down through the list, and anything that is more than a single, I will buy it. And this is my general policy, is if it's more than a single, I'll buy it. But if it's a single, not for cloth, no, I'm not spending time buying any singles when it's cloth, because there is no need to list it one at a time. There is just no point. Right, so there is all the Linen Cloth. We've checked through that one. We will check the Briarthorn. Is there anything on here? Right. Now, these are below 10 gold, so they're still within our price range. So we'll buy all of these. And then we go to Goldthorn, and what do we got in here? Ooh, okay. Now, Goldthorn, it is worth buying singles. Definitely worth it. At a gold a piece, we're considering that we sell them for 15 gold each. Definitely worth buying. Every single sale I'm getting here is 14 gold profit. Take out the auction house cut. We're still looking at a good solid 13 gold each for these, which is absolutely superb. So we'll get all of those. Silver ore. We bought no silver ore last week, so I just want to check that as well. We go into here. And, right, silver ore is 18 gold. Now, we sell for 20 gold apiece, so it's not worth buying that, and it's not worth buying the nuggets either. That is out of our price range this week. We're not buying that. Tin ore, we go in. And, no, what are we selling tin ore? This is where I forget. Copper ore we're selling at 150, so I suspect that tin is probably the same. Yes, at 1 gold 50. So we can go up to and including 1 gold on the tin ore, and we will still make a reasonable profit. I don't want to go much above 1 gold. I'm looking down through, it's all 1 gold 20 there. That's going to be pushing it for making a profit. If we buy that, we are genuinely going to be struggling to actually make much of a profit on that, so I'm thinking that we will leave that. The margins are so small, it's not really worth bothering. Copper ore is actually quite pricey. It is quite expensive. I think that we maybe shortchanged ourselves selling it at 1 gold 50. We had a lot of stacks. We had like 1,000 pieces of copper ore. And I believe that we may have shortchanged ourselves on that particular front, but never mind. What's done is done. We cannot bring it back. Now, looking through the arcane dust, there's a few stacks at 4 gold 50 a stack. 4 gold 50 each. And other than that, it's 13 gold. I'm very tempted to actually buy these out. I'm not going to. I'm going to resist that temptation today. That is, I'm going to hold off on that one. I'm going to resist that particular temptation. We're going to look here. Whoa. Okay, the price has gone up on those. We won't list ours cheaper, though. We will just list for the same as what we have been listing. Let me go and get that stuff. I'll get everything listed on, and then we can jump over to our main character. There is everything listed up on the auction house, and we've got several thousand golds worth in here. If we were selling them all, just the moss agates alone are 2,500 gold. And so we've got some things that we expect to shift. I expect to sell some linen cloth, some tin ore, and some moss agates. I'm hoping I will sell some arcane dust. The rest of it is kind of bonuses. And that is generally how I operate with a lot of the auction house anyway. I was just thinking, as I was sort of waiting for the mail to open over here, you got these shops, right? You've got the Weller's Arsenal, you've got the Lionheart Armory. You go into these shops, and I really don't think they use them like they should in this game. You've got a cloth armor merchant here, leather armor merchant, and a mail armor merchant. Now, we are cloth, but if you go and you look at them, all you've got is very basic stuff. There's not a lot of, you haven't collected disappearance, common grey shirt. Okay, I'm surprised I haven't collected them, but anyway. You've got these various different armors, and that's it. That's the only things that you've got with them that are available to sell, to buy and sell, to trade.
See you later.
And it just seems disappointing. I think the game, I prefer it when you've got like, you can get unique items from almost any vendor, anywhere, and it's, I don't know, it just adds to the immersion slightly. Anyway, that bit aside, let's go over and see Grundorn. Well, obviously, the most important question of the day is what pet are we going to use? Now, before we go, I wanted to just finish doing a little bit more to the, it's Pierre that I want. This one right here, engineering, because this is an engineering pet. So, we're going to summon this one up. We're going to do a little bit more to engineering. There he is, there's Pierre. Absolutely awesome, he's wicked, he is, he's brilliant. Right, we'll open that one up, so we've got a bit of ore there. We also want to go into the bank, and we want to see what we've got in here. Have I got any ingredient panes or anything like that? We've got the reagent bank here. I've got all of this stuff here. I'll take that out, and see, I've got the venom sacks. I should really take all of this, and I should sell everything. We'll take everything out of here. We'll take the whole lot. We will do what we can with it, and then the rest of it we will send to our bank character. I can't actually remember what she's called. Shadora. We will send it all over to Shadora, and she can do the rest. Now, we have got 114,000 out of 117,000 XP, so we just need a teensy little bit more so that we can just finish leveling up. I need to do some stuff with copper and with tin so that we've got some bronze, and then we should be good to go on that as well. So let's just take a look in here. We got engineering. Bronze frameworks are new ones. I don't actually have any medium leather, so I can't do anything with that. Wearing a bronze gizmos, wool cloths, and bronze bars, that's all good. Unlearned in here. This is the one that is quite important to me. We need to look down through here, and it's not in scopes. It's not your guns and bows. There it is. It is the Aqua dynamic fish attractor. Night crawlers. Now, you can actually get these from vendors. I was told you can get these from vendors. I forgot to check which vendors actually sell the night crawlers. I really should have checked. And I'm going to go and look that up in just a second. And we can make some of these. These will sell on the auction house, and they can be used by anybody. So you're able to make a little bit of cash out of this. And also the night crawlers, you can sell the night crawlers just on their own in the auction house. I'm sure there is another person somewhere in Stormwind that sells them, but we do have Catherine Leland right here, fishing supplies, and she sells night crawlers. You can buy as many as you want at 85 copper a piece. An oversized fishing bobber increase the size of your fishing bobber. Oh, I see. Shiny bauble increases fishing by 25. Whereas the one that we want to sell increases fishing by 100. So it's definitely worth us doing it. And we want these right here, night crawlers. And I'm going to buy as many as I can. If you shift click like that, and then we go... Oh, hang on. No! This is what happens when you have... I have number lock as my button that I press. That it makes me go forward. And then when you go to press a different number, and you don't have it on number lock, it does strange things. So let's go back into here. Let's try this again. We want to go into there, and we want to go up to there, and I want 100. I can only buy 10. Why can I only buy 10? Okay, let me try 99. No, I can only buy 9. Why can I... seriously? 10? Okay, I can buy 10. Let me buy another 10. Let's do that. I don't know why it's only letting me buy them in 10s. Not really sure what's going on with this. We'll have to wait and see. It wasn't letting me just buy them in 10s. It was because I couldn't press any more than that. So I've got 3 stacks of 20, because they only stack in 20s. We'll take these. We will try listing a few of them from our bank character onto the auction house. We'll post those over ready to list next week. And then the rest of them we're going to be using to make some Aqua dynamic fish attractors. However, we do have to increase our own level first before we can do that. Our current level of engineering is 145, so we've got to go up 5 points in order to be able to get the next bit. So all you got to do for something like this, you go to the unlearned bit, and we can actually search. So we'll do that in a second. I'll just bring this one around here, and then I can go into there, and I can search Aqua. There we go. Right, is it not showing me? It's not showing me the unlearned. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Panic over. So we need bronze bars, night crawlers, coarse blasting powder. Now, we have some coarse blasting powder, but we don't have a whole lot of it. So I was actually thinking that we would use some of our other items in order to sort of level up level it up a bit in order to be able to make those, but we don't actually have anything that we need to make in order to level up to get those last 5 points. So we'll make something else. Now, we were looking at making a silver-plated shotgun, which means that we need one more whirring bronze gizmo right there, which I need 2 bronze bars for. Now, most of the rest of it I need bronze bars for as well, because the Aqua dynamic fish attractor, that also takes bronze bars, and it doesn't take anything else. So we just need lots and lots of bronze. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go into my mining skills, and I want to smelt. I've got tin here. I've got the tin ore. I sent these over from Shidora. She posted them over to us. So we've got the copper ore there. That was what we needed, was the copper. We've also got some tin here as well, and I've got 172 iron ore, which we will be smelting at some point into bars, but I probably won't do it just yet. There's all the copper bars done, so now we can start smelting all of the tin. We will, all of the bronze rather. We'll smelt all this. It's going to give us 40 bronze bars in total, because we're going to have the 20 copper bars. Which means that we're going to need to go, we'll probably need to go and get a bit more copper. We will probably need a bit more. I don't know how many levels we'll be able to get out of the Aqua dynamic fish attractors. Those are, they're going to be good for really boosting us up a few levels, but like I said, I really don't know how far we're going to get with them. So we may end up needing to do something different. Now, we just bring that like that. I also want to go just in here. Now, we've got 20 pieces of these. So if I make both of those into that, and then I can smelt those 2 bars of gold, just like that. 1 and 2, and that didn't actually boost our mining skill at all. That's fine. We don't actually need to worry about that. It was just in case it might have done. So I need to make 1 of these whirring bronze gizmos, And that's given us a point. Excellent, that's what we wanted. And we got a silver-plated shotgun that we can now make. I create that one. And that will take us up to 147. We don't have any more silver bars. And we don't have any more... we've got one silver bar there. We don't have enough silver bars to make up the rest of it. What we do want to do is we want to look through. We need 3 points. So probably the whirring bronze gizmos are our best shot at this. Those take 2 bronze bars anyway. The ornate spyglass there would do it, except that we don't have the moss agates over here, and I don't really want to go and get the next character, change characters. So we'll make 3 whirring bronze gizmos. I think the whirring bronze gizmos actually are the ones that... No, we didn't. Did we level then? Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. See, it's on yellow, but we're still not leveling. This is the really annoying bit. Is you get some of these when it'll do it, and it doesn't actually give you a level up point. And it's really, really frustrating. You can do this for ages and not get a level up point. Even though it's on yellow, it should be leveling up. There we go. 149. I need it to go 1 more. Green is when it's supposed to do that on green. It's supposed to be that bad on green. So that was really, really bad luck for us that particular time. I'm actually quite surprised that it did it that. We had to go through that many of them. So, bit disappointing. But now we've got some other things. We've got an explosive sheep that needs a bronze framework for it. So we could have made some of those. Gold power core. That needs, this for some other stuff. Green tinted goggles, so again, we don't have everything for it, but we'll train all of these. Train those up very quickly. There, and train you as well. Right, so now we've got the rest of the engineering stuff. We then go back over here, and we can now make the Aqua dynamic fish attractor. That is the one that we wanted. The one that we wanted. Now, explosive sheep. This does actually sound pretty cool. Summons an explosive sheep, which will charge at nearby enemy and explode for 136 damage, lasts for 3 minutes or until it explodes. We need bronze frameworks for that. We can't make those without medium leather. We have no medium leather, so we'd have to go and buy the medium leather. But the rest of it we do have, including the bronze gizmos that we've now got. We have loads of those. Heavy blasting powder. We got plenty of heavy stone for doing that. Now, Aqua dynamic fish attractor. You had to get to level 150 to make this, and it starts on yellow. A disappointment. That is a genuine big disappointment. But you get 3 Aqua dynamic fish attractors, and you also get to sell these on the auction house, and we should be able to get a reasonable amount of money for them. So there is a positive to it, but like I say, that is disappointing. I am genuinely disappointed with that, because, yeah, we didn't level up as much as we wanted to. The explosive sheep over here, we need the bronze frameworks, and those we need medium leather. I think medium leather probably wouldn't be that much. It's just that the copper ore is fairly expensive. I think we've done enough now for engineering, just for a minute. We will go and play around, we'll do some other stuff, and we'll come back. So let's just take a look at you a second, if you've got anything else. It's all stuff to do later on. We won't worry about that right now. Did I have a recipe over here? That was cooking. Actually, I think the other one, the actual engineering one, is gone. It was medium leather, wasn't it? Medium leather. Nothing. Oh, dear. Right, so medium leather's not on here. Night crawlers, though. We got loads of those. We got plenty spare. They're 14 gold a piece on there. I'm going to sell them probably for $9.99. Well, 10 gold. I do prefer to stick with the rounded numbers, personally. Aqua dynamic fish attractors. There are none on the auction house, so we will list those. We'll post those over to our auction character, and we get those listed as well. We got some tin bars. We got some gold. How much is gold bars? Do they sell for anything? Ooh, that's not too bad. We probably want to keep them, though. So we're going to want to decide what we send over to our bank character in a minute. So I'm just going to go and send a load of stuff over. Okay, I'm looking through this stuff and I'm thinking, well, actually, we've got food stuff here for our cooking that we do want to level up our cooking. We've got other stuff there, but I don't know that I necessarily want to get rid of any of it, because, you know, we can keep it and we can always come back and we can do our cooking. I'm not going to worry about cooking right now. So instead, what I will do is I will run over here. Oh, I do want to actually send. I will post off the night crawlers and some of the other stuff. But no, what I want to do is I'm going to go into the reagent bank in here, and I'm going to deposit all of this stuff here. I'm going to deposit most of this. The iron ore nugget, yeah, I'll get rid of that. That can go. The coarse blasting powders. Most of this stuff I'm actually going to stick in here because I'm not planning to use it in the immediate future. Thunder Lizard Tail, what's that for? I've no idea what you'd even use it for. Mithril fragments, we got the coarse stones, wool cloths. Yeah, all of this can all be stashed in here for now. And then we will come back to it when we actually want to use it, including the wearing bronze gizmos. Oh, actually, no, I'm pretty sure that some of those are ones that we want to use later on. So if I take 6 of them, I think it's those are the ones that are sold in... I think you need them. I think you need them later on. It's another part of the game. There is a quest in Northrend, when you first get to Northrend, that you need an engineering item. And I can't for the life of me remember what it is. I think it's these. So we'll just no, there is none on here. It's a crafting reagent. Okay, so maybe it's not those. Maybe it's maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree with that. It might be a higher level item that is needed. But anyway, I will send the 3 guns that we made, plus the Aqua Dynamic Fish Attractors and the Night Crawlers all over to Shadora, and she will be able to list them all next week. I will keep the wearing bronze gizmos and the other Night Crawlers for future construction needs. Our next task is to reach level 40. We need to reach level 40 so that we can just level up. We can go and get the faster mount speed, which is going to make a huge difference to us for the rest of this series. Well, for forever. It really is. It does make a significant difference. It was quite an improvement being able to actually use a mount rather than run around on foot, and the increased speed that you get when you get the next mount. The faster mount speed is significant as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Duskwood. We're going to fly down to Duskwood, and we're going to run up to the trader and see if we can get another Holy Protection Potion. And from there, we will then... So we go to the Grifted Master right here. We're going to go over there to Darkshire and Duskwood. The thing that I have been looking forward to with this is going into Darkshire and going up against level 39, 40 creatures here. I think this is the one bit of all of it that I have most been looking forward to. So we're going to go running up the road, and we're going to speak to the trader up there that has that Holy Protection Potion. And we're hoping that he's going to have a spare Holy Protection Potion. He doesn't always have them. They're a limited time thing. So that does help to keep the price up on the auction house, which is absolutely great, which is what we want. But yeah, at the same time, we're also hoping that he's not so limited that he's already sold out, because otherwise somebody else would profit from it rather than us. This is not something that we want. We want us to be the ones to profit. But what I'm most looking forward to is after we have been to the trader, we're going to go and kill a few things until such time as we have reached the appropriate level. And we have a Hearthstone that returns us to the Dwarven District, so we don't have to fly all the way back. We can go and kill a few creatures here in Duskwood until we are ready to go. So if you look on the map, if I zoom out a little bit, it should... There we go. Duskwood is level 20 to level 60. And Elwyn Forest is 1 to 20. So I'm thinking it means that everything here is level... everything in Elwyn Forest is level 20. The stuff there is level 38. There are level 38 spiders and wolves just over there. It's actually quite awesome that they are that level. I'm really quite looking forward to getting stuck into it. I can't... No! What is wrong with everything today? It's so laggy. There is nothing here anywhere.
I got what you need.
Yeah. All. You seriously got nothing? I don't believe you. I don't believe that he has nothing. I think that we're experiencing some serious lag issues at the moment. But let us kill some spiders and some wolves and some other things, and we'll go back and we'll look at him again, because maybe he'll... It could just be that he did only have limited stuff and somebody else get it. So it's 500 XP. That spider's silk, ordinary spider's silk, used to be worth an absolute fortune. You used to be able to sell it for a lot of money. I don't know if it is still the case, though. We will send a piece over to our bank character, and she can take a look, see if it's actually worth selling anymore. But yeah, it definitely used to be worth a bit. Small spider legs, they're not worth so much. Oh, we were going to do this, weren't we? We were going to actually do a battle, except that we've already got this one. I've collected 1 of 3 of those, and I've already collected those, so I don't actually need this one, so I'm just going to forfeit. Disappear. All pets lose 10% of their health. Well, that's no good. Let me just go into my collection right here, into my pets, and just go revive pets. It puts their health all the way back up. Not that we really need it, not in this zone. But just in case we see something that looks really cool. But yeah, if you've already got them, I generally just avoid them, right? No, I think somebody has already come in and bought everything. I don't think that is lag. I think somebody has gone through and cleaned him out already. So we have 115 of 117.
It's too far away.
We're getting closer to that fateful moment when we can actually get to level 40. This is the bit that we're really keen on, right? And him over there is level 20. So I see they will go up to level 20. They will all be level 20. There won't be any other levels, just level 20. We're 115. And what is this dire wolf going to take us up to? There we go. Bring him down. It's brilliant that we've got a decent fight on our hands here. 116, 200. So I can take 2 of these without actually triggering the level 40. I want to be careful that we get level 40 in just the right way. You got to do something. You got to do something special for it. It's got to be a special occasion type thing. So put those 2 down there. And I'll take out that one spider on the left, and then we can concentrate on the other one. That was 480. And, right, so now we've got... I'm still going to have to do 2 more. We got another 700 XP that we need. 700 more XP, and then we will do it. So the wolf is going to be the first one. He's not going to do it. He's only about 480, 500 XP. Which is not quite enough. And... there we go, 434. So it is the next one. You there. You are the one that is going to do this. I'm going to bring him over here because I want to get a screenshot of this. It's going to be... You already know this. I'm now planning this to be my thumbnail screenshot. So I'm going to run all the way over here. I'm going to throw that at him again so that he doesn't lose heart and run away. And I want to battle sideways on like this. And I want to look at it. And this is going to be it. This is where we're going to go ding. And it is going to be... ding, the most awesome ding ever to level... Oh, can I do it? I think it's Control Z. Yes. Look at this. Oh, it didn't come up with the numbers. It's supposed to come up with the numbers. All right, let's just do it like that. Achievement level 40. I thought that I'd still see the number when it came up. Disappointed. Light Protector calls down the light to heal you for 36% of your missing health. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I like that. New dungeon unlocked. Alderman. A new ability available. Summon Charger. Where is Summon Charger? Have I got that one? That's Divine Steed. Let me look in my bag in here. Protection is... no, we don't want that. General. Apprentice Riding. You can now learn to ride ground mounts. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, Journeyman Riding. But where is the... where's the next summon? Where's the next summoning? Summon Warhorse. They're still the same one, isn't it? Summons a Charger. Where is it? It's not in here. Or maybe it's under mounts. Maybe it's in the mount section. I need to go into Adventure Guide. We got the Adventure Guide. I see. So we can start. Yeah, well, we don't want that. We're not interested in that. We want to go to mounts, and we want to go to Charger. If I go, I got the Crimson Death Charger there, Rivendare's Death Charger. That took me so long to get that mount. I love that mount. I really do. That is a mount that I really like. We can replace the ugly turkey bird. Tyrell's Charger, Black. We've got the Charger. There it is. It's the gold one rather than the other one. So if I do that, and that, and that, and that, we'll move them down. So we've got a selection of mounts that we can choose from. So let me get rid of that one, and it's this one here. There it is. Look at the difference. Okay, I don't know if you can see much if you've noticed much difference. This one here is fairly plain on the ground, and then you look at this next one. There he is. He's got the spikes. He's got the extra gold. Generally speaking, he just looks a little bit cooler. I lost my stuff. Never mind. We need to go back to Stormwind now, and we can get our next rank of riding skill. It's a little teensy bit faster than what we've been used to. We will take our gold-plated Charger, and we will go racing up through here. So if you look at this at the moment, increase ground speed by 60%. We are going to go and get the next grade up, which goes up to 100% increase. So it's double your running speed on the ground, I think. I think that's what it is. But yeah, it's a lot. You get a massive speed increase, and I believe the ground mount charger is actually up through here. I think the one over by the Griffin Master is the flight one, whereas the ground one is over this way. We've got to run through here, through the back alleys of Old Town. This is a very dodgy area in Stormwind, this is. If you're going to get into trouble, it's somewhere in Old Town. It's always going to be somewhere in Old Town. There's some very cool mounts at this one. There's some very, very cool Vicious War Meccano Strider. They all look really good, but they're way beyond what I can get. Now, somewhere, there he is. There we go. Stable Master right there. Riding Trainer. Now, the Riding Trainer always used to be all the way out here in... You go out here. It used to be over there at Eastvale Logging Camp. You had to go out there to get your Riding Trainer. These days, you can come over here. So we go on to this one. 42 gold. Artisan Riding. You can now ride flying mounts at a faster speed. Oh, Expert Riding there. Ride flying mounts is 212. That's 60. And then level 70, you get Expert Riding. You can ride faster ones, and that's another 4,000 gold. And then Master Riding, it increases the speed again. That is another 4,250 gold. So you need 8 grand. You need actually 10 grand altogether, or almost 10 grand, in order to be able to get all of the flying speeds. Now, we've got about 6,000 gold on our other characters, so we're doing all right. We'll be able to do this. 40 gold for this, though. Train. There we go. Fast and Furious. We've got it. You ready? Look at that. You can genuinely notice a difference in this. That is absolutely brilliant. We are now equipped and ready. We can go to the north. We can go and take the fight to the Western Plaguelands. Us, the Noble Paladin. We're level 40 now. We're genuine Noble Paladin. We have battled evil. We have overcome all kinds of quests and adversities. We've overcome all sorts. And we are now ready to take the battle to the undead. The plague of the undead. But what I want to do first, I want to send Spider Silk to Shadora. There we go. Send that over to her. I'm curious if that's actually worth any money. I think it is. I'm sure that regular Spider Silk is the one that is worth quite a bit of money. So we go racing up through here. Oops, steady. One round. Yeah, it's the flying trainer right here. You can't get the normal riding speeds with that one, but it doesn't really matter. So it's the flying trainer right over here. Refuge point in Arathi Highlands is where we want to go there. It's the furthest north that we can go. We are actually after... is all the way up there, Western Plaguelands. So we've got to go from here. We've got to travel all the way up here into the Plaguelands. And I think the way you do it is you go through Hillsbrad foothills. You sort of traverse up round that way. We'll do a archaeological dig on the way, I think. But we are going to run out of time soon if I don't stop yapping. This is the bit right through here that we've just come over Northshire. You can just see here's Northshire Abbey right there in Elwyn Forest. But we used to come through here, you'd fly through here, and you'd see the tent. There's another tent up here, a bit further on, just on this corner, underneath this tree. And I have said this before, but that bit right there, that was one of the first places I ever went when we got flying, and you could finally actually get in it. I went right there, and I seen that tent. It was absolutely awesome. And I also came up here, and I attacked one of those rogue black drakes, just because I could, because these were all sites that we had seen over and over and over playing Warcraft, but places we'd never actually physically been able to get to, and it was just so gloriously amazing to finally be able to actually get into those places. It really was. It was genuinely awesomely spectacular. Right, Western Plaguelands up here is level 35 to 60, and then Eastern Plaguelands level 40 to 60. So we're actually able to get there now, level 40, so we'll be just fine up there. So we're going to work our way through those. I would like to do... We're going to end up in Arathi Highlands at Refuge Point. That area over there, that dig site there, that is in Hillsbrad. That is Hillsbrad. No, it's not. It's the Hinterlands. That is in the middle of the Troll area. That down there, though, there's a fossil field there. We're going to be going to that fossil field. That's one of the ones that we'll go from here. We'll go through and we'll explore that one. And then from there, we will go north into the Western Plaguelands. I'm sure there is actually a quest somewhere that basically gives you a quest to go to the Plaguelands. And I'm thinking that maybe we should try going there. I'm not sure if... Oh, yeah, there we go. Land at the next available flight master. think if I go into Stormwind, I may be able to find a quest to take us to the Western Plaguelands, which would actually be pretty good. I would like to actually have one. I'm actually looking through the suggested content bit right here, and we've got Searing Gorge, we've got Badlands, which is ones around here, we've got Eastern Plaguelands. There is one there that's sending us to the Eastern Plaguelands, but the Western Plaguelands one isn't here. Winter Spring is definitely somewhere that I want to go. I love Winter... Well, I always used to love Winter Spring. I don't know if it's going to be anything different now. And then we've got Silithus, Ungoro Crater, Tenaris, Thousand Needles. So there isn't one for Western Plaguelands. And I said to get off the flight point. It's brought us over here to Loch Moden, which was not really part of the master plan. I do love that they've added this here. Request stop. I never used to have, I don't remember seeing that before. I don't know when it was added into the game, but years ago when I played this a lot, they didn't have that. If you wanted to get off a flight point early, if you requested a long journey, you had to escape and log out. You had to log out and then log back in again, and then it would log you back in, still on the flight point, but it would stop you at the next available point. That was the only way to do it. So the fact that they've now just got a request button that you can press, it's absolutely awesome. I'm delighted to see that in here. Silver right there, and we've gone right past it because I don't think there's even. Oh, there is a flight point there, but we've gone past him, so we can't get to it. It's heartbreaking. We have to leave silver behind. We could always come back and get it. It's like 40 gold. We've got like 6,000 gold on our main character. I don't think it's worth the detour. See this, I'm terribly obsessed with money in this game. I really am. I'm not like this in real life. I'm really not. I absolutely don't care one jot about money in real life. So long as I can pay my bills, I really don't care. I don't check my bank balance from one end of the month to the other. Drives my wife insane because she's always checking the bank balances, making sure we got the money to pay the bills, and I can't bring myself to care about it. I really don't. I just completely ignore money and I just spend it when I need it. Whereas in-game, I'm utterly obsessed with money all the time. I'm always on the lookout for things to make money and to make a little bit of profit here and there and generate a bit more profit on the next thing. And this is all I'm about in this game. It really is. It's amazing. I am utterly obsessed. And then as soon as you switch over to real life again, money, I really don't care. Right, it's Tinbane right there. I'm going to leave it because I'm being chased down by a big hungry Highland Strider. And we've got to remember, these things are all around our level now, so they're going to want to turn us into tasty meals. And I don't really want to be a snack for an ogre or a dinosaur, so I'm going to just keep running. But we can run a lot faster. We can definitely run faster than we could. This is brilliant. I am loving the fact that we can run so fast now. This is awesome. So what we need to do is we need to head over to that great big archway over there, and then we go through that archway. That will take us from Arathi Highlands into the, I can't remember what it's called, Hillsbrad Foothills. It's the Hillsbrad Foothills over here, and it's near South Shore. We're going to go to South Shore. South Shore used to be one of my favourite places. I used to go there, and there was a whole load of wonderful quests. It was a little out, it was sort of just off. It was like a quiet sort of place. There's iron over there. I'm going to ignore that as well, because there's too many things around it. It was a little bit out of the way, right up here, away from everybody else. It was kind of like a nice little bit of a retreat, it was. And it was nice. I really liked it. I genuinely did. Why am I now active for PvP? I did not ask to be part of PvP. This was not part of the master plan. You had Tarren Mill, which was up there. That was a horde place, up there somewhere. And then down here, you had South Shore. South Shore was amazing. It was awesome. I loved it. Like I said, it was out of the way. You'd come up here and you had some quests to go, and you get some lions. There was a problem with big cats up in the mountains that were causing problems, and you went through and you dealt with a few different issues for them, and everything was... Seriously? What is wrong with you? It wasn't him that did it. It was him. It was that guy right there. Chesterfield Cobbles, who is an incredible high level. He's probably like a level 100 or 110 evil monstrosity. As you can tell, this area is now given over to the Horde. The Horde own this place. They run this place. This is their home. And they have done some terrible things to South Shore. Those of you who aren't familiar with South Shore now, but were familiar with South Shore back in the day, prepare yourselves. It's going to. We're not actually going to do the archaeological dig today. We will come back to that. We're going to go and we're going to look at South Shore. But I need you to steel yourselves. This is not going to be pleasant to look at. Definitely not going to be pleasant, or present for that matter. The only problem with this dig over here is we may have trouble because look, that horde base is right on top of part of it. I got a bad feeling about that. I really do. Right, we'll take this one and we'll run over this way. Hopefully we can stay out of harm's way. What is that thing? A vicious black... That thing is huge! Look at it! It is absolutely enormous! I'm going to ignore the giant black bear. And I'm also going to ignore the hordes, as well as the archaeological dig. We will continue on next week, right here. And we will start next week with the archaeological dig. But we're going to have to be a little bit careful coming up through here. So yes, like I said, those of you who used to play the game back in the day, but you don't play it anymore, you probably, like me, spent a bit of time here. There's a Dark Ranger there who's an elite, level 39. Nasty person, a horde. We don't like hordes. Yes, you may, like me, have spent time here in South Shore and found it to be a really nice place, and it was really awesome. It was great being up here. It really was. Now look at what I'm about to show you. This is what happened to South Shore, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see? Yeah? See all of this? The Horde betrayed us. They attacked us for no reason. They slaughtered us. They slaughtered hundreds of them. Everybody died. They wiped out the town. Look at it. Their vile, evil plague. Look. That is South Shore. Plague machines, slimes, blight. And this is why I don't like the Horde. This is why we don't like the Horde. We will come back to it. Right. We are going to have to leave now. And oh, there's something down there. We'll come up over here. So we've got the whole south bank. There's a big area here for the fossil field, so it does take actually a little while to do that. But I'd quite like to do this fossil field, so I'm going to just start. Maybe we'll get one of them now, but it does take a little while to actually work your way through this particular fossil field because it's so big. I mean, fortunately, most of the things are around the river north of the bridge, so it does kind of limit it a little bit. Usually, they are near the river north of the bridge. Usually. That doesn't mean to say that it's always going to be such a case. If you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. Next time, here in Warcraft, we are going to finish doing this dig. Then we're going to go into the Western Plaguelands and we are going to make our presence known there. We're going to start working through those quests. I am really looking forward to that. It's been a long time since I did the quests in the Plaguelands. I did work through the new quests in Western Plaguelands, but I haven't done the new quests. I don't think I have. In the Eastern Plaguelands. But I mean, I genuinely love it over there. It's such an awesome place over in the Plaguelands, full stop. I just love the whole undead story. It's a lot of fun. There is a lot of fun to be had over there. Let's just go and... Oh, there we go. So it's on yellow. Chances are it's the other side of the river here. We'll swim across. And it should be somewhere around here. Flashing green. We should get our little light. Come on. Seriously? Come on. There we go. Nailed it. Right. And there is the first of the fossils. We found one. There we go. 3,400 XP as well. That's pretty good. And let's just have a look in archaeology. Right in here. Completed artifact. No, current artifacts. Where is the... there we go. 6 of 30. For the fossils, we got a shard of petrified wood. So we got nothing particularly special here on this one. But anyway, yes. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.